Thanks, everyone. Good morning. Hopefully that was a dynamic and exciting enough start for you all. Absolutely delighted to be here. So good morning, ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished guests, all protocol observed. On behalf of Bench Global Business Events, a very warm welcome to AviaDev Africa 2018. 3 years ago, I left my safe corporate job and I took on a new challenge to create a next-generation forum to develop air connectivity to, from, and within the African continent, and also to bring the hotel and aviation sectors closer together. 3 years down the line, and I'm delighted to report that we're making a lot of progress, and it's great to see in this room right now so many aviators and also hoteliers sharing this space. Our mantra at AviaDev stems from the old African proverb: if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. We've started to develop a real community here, of which all of you are part, that truly wants to see the continent reach its great potential and that undoubted potential, but most importantly, want to proactively achieve that, and that's what we're trying to do through this forum. It's been a long road. Everyone, including my wife, thought I was unbelievably crazy when I told her I was going to set up an African aviation event from a bedroom in Manchester with a laptop and a mobile phone. But thanks to the support of the community and everybody that's here, we're here for the third year, and the first time that we've had AviaDev sort of standalone. We do have a hotel investment forum, but alongside it, a briefing. But this is sort of AviaDev version 2.0. So a special thanks to our gracious host, Wesgro, and the Cape Town Air Access team who've believed in the project and have delivered incredible results in terms of sustainably increasing air traffic and tourism to the Western Cape. But I'll leave the specifics of that to Tim, Fundi, and the MEC to provide a little bit more information. Personally, I want AviaDev to be measured based on the results that it delivers, and these results are only possible if there's collaboration and cooperation. That is why we have chosen United We Rise as the theme for this year. In 2018, we have witnessed the signing of the single African air transport market. I was fortunate enough to be there, and I know there was plenty of other people in the room that were too. And also the Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. So there is a real drive in Africa towards integration and cooperation, and it's top of the African agenda, which can only be a good thing after all these years of inaction with the Yamoussoukro. So one of the tangible results that proves this forum is working is the new flight launched on the 16th of May from Kigali to Cape Town via Harare, operated by Rwandair. I'm delighted to say that the very first discussions about that new route happened at our AviaDev conference last October in Kigali. And as we found out yesterday, the Rwandair will actually be changing the aircraft to a 737 as of Friday, I believe. So it's a fantastic sort of testament to the success and what this event is all about. So I'm delighted this forum has played a small part already in Africa's future connectivity, and I expect the next 2 days to be a place for new routes to actually take root and new business deals across the industry to be done to support this growth. When I started in this field, there was a real lack of available information, and I vowed to change this because I didn't have access to it. So over the last 3 years, we've pioneered new ways to communicate, harnessing the connectivity that surrounds us all. We've recently launched a podcast called AviaDev Insight, which is the first African aviation podcast. You can all get it for free in the iTunes store. And many of my guests that have already appeared on that podcast, and many of my future guests, I'm sure, are here in the room. We've also got a dedicated YouTube channel where every single session from this event will be available, probably by Friday. Not putting you under pressure, guys. And I'm sure you're all aware I'm a very avid LinkedIn user. In fact, many of you I'm only meeting here for the first time, having struck up a relationship through that amazing platform. So in the unlikely event that we're not already connected, send me a connection request. We've all got access to the excellent dedicated AviaDev Wi-Fi. If you don't have the password, it is Africa with a capital A 2018 hash. And if you're going to use your phones, your tablets, your laptops during the show, then please do use your chosen social media, but use the hashtag AviaDev. And my colleague Uri, we've got this really cool system where we have a social media waterfall. So if you use that hashtag, we can approve the post, and you might see it running through the event. As we're all aviation professionals, on-time performance is a measure that we're all used to and that we rule our lives by. So we were a couple of minutes late, but the sessions will run according to your agenda, because we don't want to have any confusion regarding the timings of the meetings this afternoon. It's really humbling for me to see the efforts that all of you have made to make time in your busy schedules to be here today. And I'm sure today that the next 2 days will be a progressive, productive, and ultimately I want you all to have fun as well. And I know a lot of you had a lot of fun last night, so thanks to Cape Town Air Access and Bombardier for putting on a fantastic opening reception. So I think they're due a round of applause. As the mayor herself said last night, make sure you work hard and play hard. So if it's good enough for the mayor, it's good enough for me. So last but not least, thanks to all of our great sponsors and supporting organizations that have been so enthusiastic about making this event a success. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the CEO of Wesgrove for his opening remarks, Tim Harris. Please welcome Tim to the stage.